My name is Michael Chibueze. I'm from Imo State, Nigeria. I'm an artist. I'm a creative mind. I do models. As you can see, I'm based here in City College, Karo, Abuja. I was born with the gift of art. I was born with this creativity. I and my siblings. But as time goes on, some of us started living it. So I had this passion for art since childhood. So I continued the creativity. I started developing it, started working on it. So it was 3 years ago or 3 years back when I finished my work in 2019. So I wrote my JAMB severally. I wrote like 2-3 times, but admission was not forthcoming. So I started looking for employment. So I was employed like twice. I think, yes, 3 times. I was employed for 3 times. But I was not okay with myself. I just felt like I had something in me that needed to come out. I needed to come out. So being employed did not let me do what I wanted to do. So after leaving my work, I started doing some menial jobs, some small businesses. Then I now told myself that no, you have a gift. You have a gift, you are really gifted, because I saw what I could do with my hands. So I was now looking out for creative people also around me. So I started comparing that these people, this is what they do, and this is what I do. It's not so different from what they do. So I now pray to God. I say, God, show me what to do with my gift. So little by little, I said, let me start something with my gift. I'd rather earn with my gift than to work for someone else. It's been 3 years now since I started 2021. So it's been 3 years now. God has been faithful. Though prices of things, the economy has not been friendly to us. When I started with little capital, and then things were a bit friendly, things were a bit cheap. But now, this year, let's just say this year, things has not been easy, because I was staying just down here in City College, Karo. But a year after I started my place, I had to move to another location. We relocated to a different area and a bit far from here. So I had to cope with the high cost of transportation, the feeding. So it has not been easy. Sincerely, it has not been easy. When I was working in a factory, then my pay was only 13,000 a month. I worked for complete 30 days. I was paid 13,000. Then I got another job where I was paid 15,000. So, but now, God has been faithful. God has been faithful. At least now, a month, I can get up to 300,000. A year, I get more than ₦1 million for now. We are facing the challenge of accessing our materials. Having access to quality materials. That's the number one challenge we face. Though it's hard to get the materials, then when you see them, it's so expensive and it's so hard to afford. And then when you charge some clients, what they only consider is their pockets, you understand? So I think if materials are more accessible and at a lower rate, I think it will be better for we artists. I would love to have a gallery where I'll have thousands of work, understand, displayed. I will be doing my work, and I'll also have people displaying their own also. I'll have this gallery. This is my vision for the future. I'll have a gallery where my works are displayed. Also, other artists that can be given an opportunity to display their works. I would love to work with disabled people around me, create this industry where I'll train them in the creative industry, you understand? Where I'll train them so that even though they are disabled, maybe some people are crippled, some people are deaf, dumb, they can do something with their hands. I didn't learn any of this. It just came naturally from God. But I had to develop it through sometimes via YouTube. I went there to upgrade my knowledge, to upgrade my skills. Sometimes when I'm passing on the road, I see some artists drawing. I'll stop and I'll be watching them. I'll be seeing what they are doing. So that's the ways I had to upgrade myself. You have to upgrade yourself so that when someone sees you, you will have value. The person will value you and value your works. So it's not good enough to have the talent, but develop it. 5 students now I'm training, but they're in school now. But during the holidays, when there's holiday or when there's no school, or maybe after school, it's something that God is using me to also bless their lives, to develop them. Some people will advise you, and that's advice alone is enough help to push you through. There are some good people around me too that also help me financially. When I met them, I explained to them, they bought into my idea. They believe that this person that is taking his work so seriously, that is looking into the future, that I'll be able to go far. So they also helped me financially. Equip yourself. Equip yourself. Don't just wait for God. I know that it's good to be educated. It's good to be educated. But whereby you see that things are not so good around you, I will advise you, don't just wait. Don't wait for government. Start something. They say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. Don't let your mind be the devil's workshop. Start something. You can start from somewhere. Just give yourself time. Give yourself time, you will grow. Not everyone big started big. Everyone started from small. Everything big started little. If anything big starts big, believe me, it's not a good thing. Everything should start from small. That is the evidence that it will grow. If you ask people around me, then people that know how I started, they will also tell you the same thing, that you start from somewhere. So my advice to every youth out there, maybe you feel that you have graduated and the government is not forthcoming with job and employment is not coming. No, you too can be an employer. This is one of my works. This is a hyper-realistic work of a little girl in a swimming pool swimming. So it took me about a week to get this level I'm on now. So what brought about this work was I had this joy in my mind, so I wanted to bring it out. That was what brought about this work. As you can see, the title is Joy. So it really brings out the joy in my heart. That was what brought about this piece here. and it's, as you can see, it's really lovely. It's a really lovely piece.